This is not the greatest glitch you've ever seen in your life. What is up, everybody? O right here with yet another Zombie Survivors, and I am excited to announce that they have more updates coming, and we're about to show them off right now. This is the public beta, so this is not on the live version of the game. However, everyone does have access to this public beta. All you need to do is change your settings, your game settings in Steam, and you can play the public beta. But what they added with this game is they added 2 new modes. They added a boss rush mode and a one-hit mode. These are definitely the 2 biggest updates in this public beta. There's no new classes yet, no more new abilities, nothing like that. They're adding 2 new modes. And with that, they have a couple other changes. Nothing huge, but there are some changes. They replaced the skip function with a lockdown function, so where you can now kind of lock down an ability and I think it'll stay there so you can keep leveling it up. They tweak some of the damage of the enemies so that they scale better over time. So like the scarabs, instead of them doing 1000 damage at 5 minutes, that's going to slowly increase up and up and up. They added, when you have a full team now of 3 characters, you now have 4 options, which is pretty nice. They added in the endless mode, they added something that they called a fatigue debuff. So after time goes on, you increasingly take more damage. So I think it's kind of like a way to balance out those endless runs that we have been seeing where people can play for like 2 or 3 hours. They upgraded the ghost AoE attacks, which I assume it doesn't specify. It just says the attacks now target more enemies. I'm assuming, I don't know if that's his abilities like the shuriken and kunais, or if it's wind cutter and 1000 cuts, or if it's all of them. It just says the ghost AoE attacks now target more enemies. And they also added 10 new achievements. You can see these right here. They added a bunch of them. They don't offer rewards for them yet. This one unlocks the mode, so it's not like actually a reward. They did say this might change. They have these in now, but they might put in rewards and new items for these later. But let's check out the new modes. I have played... So here's the boss rush mode. Take on an ever-growing army of powerful zombies and show them who's boss in this adrenaline-pumping 10-minute challenge. And then they added a one-hit mode. So train your reflexes and survive a 5-minute gauntlet of enemy attacks where every single hit ends your run. I have done the boss mode rush. So let's do this one right now. This is... I will admit, this is a little disappointing. I haven't tried the one-hit mode yet, so we'll try that right after this. But this mode doesn't really feel necessary, in my opinion. I feel like they could have just made hardcore mode a little bit harder, because I don't really get what this offers that hardcore mode shouldn't. This is what hardcore mode should be. This doesn't feel like it needs to be its own mode. So what this mode does is it basically just puts a little bit more zombies on the screen, and then the bosses spawn at a higher rate. And you basically just have to survive 10 minutes. I don't know how challenging it is. My very first time ever playing, I survived it. I don't know if I just had a good composition or got lucky with my crates, but it wasn't really that challenging. Maybe it's more challenging on the new map. I'm not really sure because I haven't played through that yet, but I will admit I'm pretty disappointed with this mode. I just don't really get what it's trying to accomplish here. there's a bunch of things I think they maybe could have done different. Like when they first announced they were doing a boss rush mode, I thought we were going to get only bosses. I thought there weren't gonna be any zombies on the screen, and we were just gonna have a mode where we just fight bosses the whole time. And I thought, oh, that sounds different and interesting. But here we are. It's basically just the same game mode, just slightly enhanced, just made a little bit more difficult. And like I said, this could have just been a hardcore mode update, I think. I'm a little confused by why this is its own mode, but it is something else, I guess. This isn't even an endless mode. It's only a survive for 10 minutes, and then you win. So after 10 minutes, it's over. There's nothing really left else to do. It's not survive as long. Did I skip the shotgun upgrades? I thought that was weird that I saw that pump action right away. I think I totally skipped that upgrade. That's kind of funny. I think it did skip that upgrade. It's like it just started me off with the... Okay, let's try out the ghost. I haven't noticed a change in the ghost. I mean, you could probably, if you look at the DPS, if you do some endless mode runs and you compare the DPS to what it was before, maybe you'll notice it being a lot higher. See, but okay, so here we go. I like this change. So now we have 4 upgrade options. But I thought it was only supposed to do that when we had... Oh, we do have a full party, duh. Because I just picked up the ghost. So yeah, once you have a full party, you now have 4 upgrade options, and that's cool. That I think that is necessary. I think that was a good implementation, especially since they added the new abilities. No new items in this yet. No new items. But see, you can see there's a lot of bosses. It is slightly different. I mean, it's more bosses. It's harder. But I think I'm just really adamant that this could have just been a hardcore mode update. But I think they wanted maybe something to show off and advertise. I don't know. I really don't know. I wish it was something different. The one-hit mode sounds fun. I haven't tried that yet, so we're gonna try that right after this. And if you want to do... Okay, let's try the kunai. Let's see if we can notice if it does more DPS or anything. If you want to do the one-hit mode, you do have to unlock it by completing the boss rush mode. So I'm not really sure what the reason for locking all those modes is. Just they could just let us have it, but it is what it is. So if you want to do the one-hit mode, you do have to complete a run in this. It's not very challenging. I think if you can survive hardcore mode, I don't think you'll have a problem surviving through this. You can basically just kind of kite the enemies the whole time. It's probably better to build DPS. I think you would want to build more DPS these builds. You know, instead of picking life regeneration or extra health, I think you just go with anything that's going to buff your abilities and your weapons. Because you'll see, I don't think we'll struggle at all this run. I think I mentioned it. They increased the amount of EXP you get too. So you should technically level up quicker now. See, like right there, I could have taken the happiness, but I don't think we need it. So yeah, you should technically level up, I think, slightly quicker now. It's like a 10%. I think it's a 10% increase in XP that you get. I don't know if that's all around the board or if it's just for these little ones. Like, I don't know if the big orbs give you 10% more. I think only these little ones do. I don't remember the exact wording. I think the little ones gave you like 9 experience points and now they give you 10. I can't quite confirm how that one works. But it does feel nice to get back into this game. I missed it. I'm glad they have something new. So once this comes out, we'll start doing some more builds, seeing what the best ones are for boss rush mode, or trying to do some good runs in the no-hit mode. I think that's fun. Let's do rerolls. I'm gonna take movement speed because we just need to survive 10 minutes and just not getting hit, I guess, is the name of the game here. But see, like, if you're watching this and you've played the previous modes, like hardcore mode, I know I'm repeating myself a lot here, but I really want to get that point across. I don't get why this couldn't have just been hardcore mode. Just be like, okay, we substantially increased the difficulty of hardcore mode. We've added way more bosses. We've increased the spawn rates. We've done a whole bunch of changes to it to make it more difficult. Like, that's all that had to be, I think. This would have been so much better, I think, if it was just bosses. Get rid of all the zombies and just put bosses. Lots and lots of bosses. You could even add, even if they added a new boss or something, that would have been cool. That would have went well with the timing. A boss rush mode while introducing a new boss. So this was the comp I ran it with the first time too, so that's why I'm doing it again, because it seemed relatively easy. This is one of those runs where you don't need the medic. You know, you don't need the medic. I probably could sub out the engineer for someone, but I like having the energy shield. I like having the tank because the tank, I think, does pretty good early game DPS. And that's what you want. You want more of an early game build characters than late game build. So like the Huntress, I don't know, maybe the Huntress isn't as good in this mode. Because the Huntress really starts to shine once you get the explosive arrows. But since they increase since you level up quicker, it seems like you can get your higher tier weapons relatively quicker here. I'm just trying out like the shurikens and stuff. I don't really notice any huge changes with it. I won't really be able to tell the difference on how much of an upgrade it is until we actually run some new endless modes with it. Sure, let's just take the mod chip. Let's keep going. No, let's max out Fury Unleashed. So this is definitely probably a smaller update compared to the last one, I think, because the last one obviously added when you add a new map, that's probably new maps, new abilities. Those are going to be the big updates for this game. New characters, things like that. New modes are cool too. I just don't think these modes are really that much different. I definitely want to see new modes in this game, though. I want them to keep pumping out new modes and expanding on their current modes and things like that. So they'll get there with what they want to do with everything. Okay, let's try the lockdowns. I mean, I know I don't need it, but let's see how these work. Because I actually didn't take these. Oh, I should have done a lockdown right there. I think we do them on the level ups, so let's check it out. Okay, so we can lock down. So let's lock down, say we want to lock down the minigun. Okay, so it disappeared. Okay. What does the lockdown do? Okay, hold on. Okay, Tesla. So maybe it'll show up next time. So what did we do? We did the minigun. Okay. Let's see if that shows up on our next level up. Okay, let's do... We took that. Sure, let's take more lifesteal chance. We only have to survive 30 more seconds. I want to get at least one more level up here, though. Let's get this magnet. Okay, so the minigun shows up. So now is the minigun always going to show up? No, it doesn't. What's the point of lockdown? Hold on. Okay, we're going to lose sound here for a second. Okay, so skip function rebuilt into lockdown. You can lock an upgrade to appear 100% next time. Okay. I guess that makes sense. So say you see... So here's the reasoning for this. Say there's two upgrades you want. You want your minigun. Okay, well, we'll just use these as an example. We want our EMP grenade, but I also want to upgrade bombing strike. So I can lock down EMP grenade. I'll take bombing strike this time, and then next time I can take EMP grenade guaranteed. So okay, that's different. I'm okay with that. I was a little, so like I can lock down EMP grenade, we'll take bombing strike. And so now next time that ability will 100% show up. So, you know, if you're trying to upgrade your weapons and you see two weapon upgrades and you're like, oh man, which one do I pick? Well, now you kind of really only have to pick one and you can lock down the other. So that's kind of cool. I like that change. Because the skip function was useless. Like, there was no reason to ever really skip anything. But here we go, we won. You can see how easy that was. That was not challenging at all. I honestly don't know if we even got hit. I don't know. I don't even know if we got hit. So again, this mode is definitely a little disappointing. It doesn't add anything new to the game at all, except for some increased boss spawns. But honestly, I could barely tell the difference between this and hardcore. I don't know. I don't care for this mode. It's definitely disappointing. So let's try the other mode now. Well, I guess let's start off with a different class. Let's start off with the ghost this time. The next mode is going to be, why does this say come? Okay, can I only do these on isolated city? No, why was it? Oh, was I on this? Okay, maybe that's why. Okay, so this one is going to be train your reflexes and survive a 5-minute gauntlet of enemy attacks where every single hit ends your life. Okay, so so I can't, oh, I have to survive a boss. Okay, well, we can still do it on this mode. I think that's why I was looking at it too. So this one is a 1-hit, 1-kill for us. So let's try this out and see how this works. Yeah, so we literally have 1 HP. So actually the ghost was probably the worst class to pick. I probably should have picked a class that had some range. Right? I probably, oh, this is glitched. Unless this is how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I can't even pick this. Okay, so this is glitched out. This is, just remember, this is the public beta. So this isn't even live yet. But it is definitely glitched. And I think the last run, I think we got, whoa, what is this? Oh. This is not the greatest glitch you've ever seen in your life. What is this? We're getting unlimited level ups. No, we're not. What is this glitch? This is the best glitch I've ever seen in my life. Holy cow. This is so awesome. They need to make this an ability. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely amazing. I love this game right now. I love this game. I love this game. Developers, put this in your game. I do not care. I do not care. Put this in your game. This is the greatest thing I have seen in your game since I have played it. Just, oh my gosh. I can't get over how cool this is. Ultimate ability leaked. They just leaked the ghost or the engineer's ultimate ability right here. This is what their first ultimate ability is gonna look like. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Okay, let's quit out of this. That was fun while it lasted, but let's quit out of this. Let's quit out of this and go. Let's try to get a real run here. Let's start off with a different character then. Maybe the character's glitched. I don't know. Okay, so wait, hold on. We need to do one hit, isolated city. That was absolutely amazing. I love that. That was so fun. That was the best glitch I have ever seen in this game. If not like almost any game. That was absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's see if we can survive. So now, okay, we're gonna try to play for real. We're gonna try to survive 5 minutes without getting hit. I probably should have picked a different class again. I think I should have probably taken the tank. Oh, this is... Did any of you guys ever play like Geometry Wars or Resogun or games like that? I used to love those games. Geometry Wars, I put so many hours into. So I guess that this is kind of going to be like a Geometry Wars. And I actually wish this is only, I think this is only another 5-minute mode. I don't get why they don't just make these unlimited. Just let me try to survive as long as I can forever. I think that's what they should do. I think all these modes need to be unlimited. I really want to see how hard this is going to be too. Because getting hit once does seem pretty tough. Right? Like you gotta really maneuver your way through these guys. We definitely didn't pick a good class for this though. I think maybe the engineer would be a good class. Especially if you can get their, man, I'm not even gonna be able to get that, not even gonna be able to get that guy because I'll get hit. So you definitely have to play way more careful. I guess we just want straight damage. Nothing else really even matters. A lot of these abilities are going to be useless here. So you're going to want, yeah, like fire rate, movement speed, things like that. Yeah, see, that's going to make these modes kind of weird too. Because so many of these items are just going to be pointless. Like armor, any sort of armor, just absolutely waste it. Lifesteal. Like 90% of your abilities are going to be, or 90% of those items in the crate are going to be just useless. Ooh, that was risky, but I didn't want to run along that fence because I think if I ran along that fence, I was going to get hit. So I definitely want to stay, I guess, more like I don't want to get caught on that fence, you know, because that's a surefire hit. Ooh, see, now it's risky picking up these items. It's gonna be tough to pick up these crates. Let's go frost arrows. Yeah, see, man, I don't know if I can get them. Oh, are we gonna get hit? Nope, not yet. Freezing arrows. Yeah. Oh no, see, I don't want to get stuck here. I don't. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was super risky, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna be able to get these really. I guess we can get this one. Yeah, nope, not gonna be able to get that one. Man, I really want to get this guy too, but okay, I think we can get him now. Okay, we'll get the engineer. Whew, that was close. I wonder if I don't think picking up an extra character increases your hitbox. I'm actually not too sure about that. Because I wonder if it's a bad idea to pick up a second character. But I wanted, yeah, like I wanted to get the engineer for the energy shield and their taser for things like that. That's super beneficial for this. Oh man, that scared me. I thought I was dead. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get that. Let's do energy shield. All right, we'll do Eagle Eye. Let's do the turret, penetration, energy shield. I don't want to do the EMP grenade. I don't want to break the game right now. Wow, so many level ups. Okay, well, that was it. That was pretty easy. That was unfortunately really easy. Yeah, these game modes aren't gonna do anything new for this game, I don't think. That's a bummer. I was hoping these were gonna be a lot more challenging. You can see we completed everything on our first try. That wasn't difficult at all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be too down on it, but these new modes just aren't it. This is really disappointing for two new game modes in this game. They basically just feel all of the same, especially the boss rush mode. At least this one has a new mechanic to it, but I would actually, like, let's change up the game for real. If you're gonna do a no hit mode, let's take away our weapons, take away our abilities, add a mode that's actually unique to the game and something that's totally different than everything else. Like, you want to do a one-hit mode, let's increase our movement speed 25%, take away our abilities, take away our main weapon, take away all our abilities, and you just have to run around and dodge the whole time. And you can't, there's no pickups, there's nothing. You just run around and you have to dodge the zombies the whole time. There's so many more things you could do with this mode to make it stand out and be more unique. Does that take away a little bit from, but you have all those other modes, so who cares if this mode is a little bit goofy and like off the beaten path from your other modes? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. But these really, if you want to add new modes, they really need to be different than what your main game offers. Boss rush mode is just hardcore mode. There's almost no difference. Just make hardcore mode harder, and that would be fine. Boss rush mode is totally unnecessary. Just make it hardcore mode. For our one-hit mode, let's change it up big time. Make this a goofy, fun mode that's just stupid fun. You're not supposed to take this mode seriously. It's get rid of the 5-minute timer. Get rid of that 5-minute timer. Take away all my abilities, take away my weapons, do something, get rid of that 5-minute timer, and let me run around and try to survive as fast as I can. Maybe there's chests on the ground and each chest increases my movement speed by 5, 10, 15%, things like that. Or maybe I get an energy, like put these abilities, maybe incorporate some of the abilities that are already into the game, but make them very specific for this mode. So I open up a crate and now I have an energy shield every 10 seconds. Try to like do things like that make this game mode more fun. Don't get rid of the leveling up, get rid of like all of that junk. Just make this mode about not being able to get hit, and all the power-ups you get make you harder to get hit. So give the crates dodge chance, things like that. You really gotta mix these modes up if you want them to stand out, because nobody's gonna play this. Nobody's gonna play boss rush mode. Nobody's gonna play one-hit mode. I literally, this was my first time playing it and I survived it pretty easily. There's no reason for me to really ever play this again. So if you make this an unlimited timer and you make it more fun with random abilities, random items that we can get to increase dodge, speed, invincibility every once in a while, I don't know, just mix it up, let's have some fun with this mode. That's what I want to see. But there we go, guys. That's gonna be it for our public beta preview. I went on a lot about what I think needs to be changed. I hope some of the devs take this to heart, because these two new modes really need something added to it to make people excited and want to play them. Because right now there's just not really too much to them. There's literally no depth. It's 10 minutes of playtime and then people probably never play those modes again. But there we go. This is it. I am done doing my little rant about this and offering some suggestions that hopefully the devs in the community can take to heart and just run with. These are just a lot of things I want to see change with these two modes, because the game's amazing. I think a one-hit mode is awesome. I love that idea, but I want it to be drastically different than what the main game offers. And same if they want to do a boss rush mode. Let's change it up big time. But that's going to be it. I know I keep saying that's going to be it. This is it for real. This is it. This is the end of our public beta. Again, public beta. I don't know when this is going to come out on live. This is why they do public beta. So people like me, people like you, everybody who plays this game can jump in, try it, and then offer their suggestions. That's going to be it. Okay, that for real. Final time. That's it. This is it. I'm done. Okay. Have a good day, everybody. Adios.